Alright, so this is my Rossi R92 Triple Black. Technically it has a gunmetal sniper gray on it or whatever. I was messing with the sights a long time and I never got acceptable groups. Apparently I'll probably need a taller front sight or a shorter peak sight. I've heard that's kind of a common thing with Rossi's, that you may need a taller front sight. So I would have to consider buying a new front sight to get that aperture sight to work. And frankly, I wasn't in the mood for all that. I was thinking about going to get a red dot or a scope for it. But truthfully, I just went down into my basement and found one of these crossbow scopes. So this is actually a Hawk crossbow scope. It's not even a pistol scope or a scout scope or anything like that. The gun is short enough that it actually works okay, good enough that it's serviceable. I've gotten some decent groups now. The sight picture isn't perfect because you're meant to be a little closer to it, but if I snug in tight, it's completely serviceable for what I need the gun to do, which is be a 50 to 75 yard deer gun, mostly in the woods. So I think it'll be quite serviceable for that. And now I'm getting decent groups. I don't know if I'll go off and get a red dot or a more appropriate scope for this gun. At this time, I'm happy enough with this. I have a lot of deer getters, a lot of deer guns. And so I don't know how much I want to invest into this gun at this point. But I think it's perfectly serviceable that I would be willing to take it happily out to hunt with it in a brush sort of way. So anyway, let me shoot one round or two, and then let's take a look at the groups that I finally was able to work out. Like I said, if you're going to do iron sights with this gun as is, you're probably going to need a taller front sight or a shorter rear sight because it wasn't working out for me. So that's one thing to be thinking about. I'm happy with this crossbow scope. It seems to be doing okay. So let's give it a shot. Think before you open the lever. I'm not going to cut that out. This is old school YouTube. Not a lot of editing. I got a trash can for a stand, and my daughter's on cell phone. Let's see how we do. This time I'm going to get my face out of the way. Get my ear on a little tighter. Let's get one more shot in. And we'll take a look at the group. Like I said, I'm pretty content with this being what it is now. Maybe down the road I'll get a proper red dot, but you get tired of spending money. Even I do. Looking pretty good. Let me get one more in or two. It seems to clear the scope okay. These are 240 grains, just the aluminum brazers or whatever we call them. Last one. We'll go take a look. It's not super great groups, but I think it'll be acceptable for what I'm planning to use it for. All right, when you're looking at the bullets now, you can see now they're basically a pie pan in the center. The other shots around it were from me trying to work my way down to the bullseye. Now, obviously, before I really take it out to the woods, I need to take it out a little bit further distance and work on sighting it in some more. But it's now at least a respectable 50-yard gun without too much trouble. Deer season's a long ways away, and I got probably a little bit better choices, and I may consider a better sight. But I'm content, at least now, with it being on paper. I couldn't even get it on paper with those iron sights. Not really, anyway. So that was frustrating, but at least now I know it's a serviceable rifle. You all take care. Happy Memorial Day.